Good morning to everyone. Today I am going to give a talk about how we should begin with such popular mindfulness of breathing meditation for all walks of life. And it is very important because meditation is not a quiet, just simply quiet. It goes beyond the quietly sitting, but bringing a lot of benefits, satisfactory benefits. Particularly when you start paying attention to your own breath. When you start paying attention to your own breath, inhalation, exhalation, inhalation, exhalation, very mindfully. When you are really focusing on the breath, mindfully, paying attention to the breath, and prefrontal cortex, PFC, is improved, changed. Particularly, the gray matter density becomes thicker, which is related to the memory, learning skill, and managing all emotions, and which is very special parts of a human life, which is related to critical thinking, learning, understanding, ability to comprehension. This is the first satisfactory benefit when I started this meditation. At the beginning, of course, the mind is restless, but we don't need to sit down for even 1 hour long. We don't need to, this is very serious, we don't need to sit down even for 1 hour long. For the beginner, I want to recommend just for 5 minutes. You should begin just for 5 minutes. Of course, when you focus on the breath just for 5 minutes, you need to pay attention more closely to the breath, not to be restless, not to be distracted by any thought and emotion. How to do it? I have a very good technique. I started in a big and famous and popular monastery in Myanmar, Mahagandayung Monastery, where many foreigners come to respect and learn and visit, see how the monks are learning and practicing the Buddhism in the daily life. And I have really good and special working technique for our day-to-day life. Of course, when you are doing this meditation, at the beginning, you have to just sit down quietly. Keep the back straight and switch in attention. Pay attention to your own breath. Breathing in mindfully, breathing out mindfully. Breathing in mindfully, breathing out mindfully. In my technique, the way that I have taught my students and the way that I have practiced for myself is counting method of breathing that is taught in the Buddhist scriptures. I got it from the books, textbooks, but it works really. It works really. If you start doing it, you enjoy it, you'll enjoy it because it really works. When I was in Cambodia, the 3 Australian young men, his mother is a Buddhist. She invited me to come home, instruct her children, 3 children, 3 of them are boys, just to instruct them how to meditate. She wanted them to meditate, but they don't know how to do it. She's a Cambodian. She speaks English, but she couldn't teach them well to do it. And therefore, she invited me to come home. And 3 Australians just sit down around me. I asked them, have you ever heard of meditation? They said yes. Of course, when you meet a monk, he will never talk about movie, football, games. He will talk about meditation. It is just usual. Because the man, like me, teaching everywhere all over the world, wherever I am invited, and I go everywhere. Like such a monk like me, I need to just talk about meditation. That should be special, that should be beneficial for everyday life. And they said, these 3 boys told me, yes, we heard about that meditation. Okay. Then we should be quiet for a while. I just started teaching them, but instead pretend to teach them, but I'm actually teaching them. We should be quiet for a moment, and I will do it together with you. And close your eyes softly and keep the back straight, and place your hand rested on your thigh or knees or in your lap. It's okay, wherever. But the back should be straight. And pay attention to your own breath. Find your own breath. If you find it, start counting the breath by observing, breathing in and from the beginning to the end. Breathing out from the beginning to the end. By realizing the breathing in and breathing out, one pair of breathing in and breathing out from the beginning to the end. You just follow, closely follow and observe the breath mindfully. One pair of in-breath and out-breath should be counted to 1. This is called counting method. One pair of breathing in-breath and out-breath, breathing in and breathing out, should be counted 1. This is the way that I'm teaching. 2 pairs of breathing in and breathing out should be counted 2. 3 pairs of a breathing in and breathing out should be counted 3. 4 pairs of breathing in, breathing out should be counted 4. 5 pairs of breathing in and breathing out should be counted 5. It is called smaller one session of breathing and counting method. We're actually doing right now. I just teach them. I taught them. We are actually doing right now. It's not meditation, but we try to test how much our minds are with our breath. It's not really meditating, but we try to just test our mind, how much our mind is with us. I'm doing this I'm doing in the same time with you. When you are counting, your mind's not possible to go away. When your mind's going away, you're not possible to count it. It means, please closely observe your mind, your breath, mindfully, and count it, count it, count it. Pair of in, breathing out, should be counted 1. 2 pairs of breathing in, breathing out should be counted 2. 3 pairs of breathing in, breathing out should be counted 3. 4 pairs of breathing in and breathing out should be counted 4. 5 pairs of breathing in and breathing out should be counted 5. This is taught in the Buddhist scriptures, not from anyone else. Taught in the Buddhist scriptures. It works really with me. I love it. When I started practicing this counting method, I was interestingly doing this. It helps me a lot. My mind gets stuck within myself when I'm doing this by counting method. You should do it just 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. We're not actually meditating, but we are trying to test our mind. How much, how long our mind stays with us. This is the first and foremost before we do this actual meditation is. This is very beginning for beginners. This is very beginning for beginners. Please do it just 5 minutes. You should begin with the 5 minutes of this meditation every morning. Every morning before you go to work. If it is possible, as soon as you wake up, before you brush your teeth, you wash your face, please sit down on your bed and observe that your mind just for 5 minutes. Breathing in, breathing out. 1 pair of breathing in and breathing out should be counted 1. 2 pairs of breathing in, breathing out should be counted 2. 3 pairs of breathing in, breathing out should be counted 3. 4 pairs of breathing in, breathing out should be counted 4. 5 pairs of breathing in, breathing out should be counted 5. This is very beginning. I will extend the technique every weekend. Every weekend. This is the way how I taught when I was in Cambodia to 3 Australian boys, that they are interestingly doing this meditation with me. After 5 minutes is too short, of course, when I was there. They said 5 minutes is too short. Did you finish it? Yes, we finished it. But you should begin with the 5 minutes of this meditation every morning. As soon as you wake up, do not move and sit down on your bed and keep the back straight and just pay attention to your own breath by observing the breathing in, breathing out very mindfully. And this is called the beginning of meditation for beginners. And when you do this, what happened in your brain? The stress is gone. If you can do as deeply as possible. Because when you pay attention to your own breath, scientifically, the sympathetic nervous system's deactivated. Where is the most important place producing the stress? That stress makes us unhealthy, unhappy. When you do just 5 minutes, this 5 minutes meditation removes stress. I like it very much. I started actually this meditation when I was 21 years old, but it's already over now. Because of this meditation, I'm still happy and healthy. This meditation brings a lot of enjoyment and happiness and healthy life to me. This is the reason I just share this meditation with everyone. I'm honest, I started this meditation when I was 21 years old. And yet, it has helped a lot and keep me happy in a healthy life. I hope you all be happy and healthy if you start doing this meditation. I hope you all get it. Thank you. Thank you.